ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ अस्माकम् अद्यतनविषयो अस्ति अष्टापञ्चाशत् 58 इति अभ्यासः अस्ति। अष्टपञ्चाशत् अथवा अष्टापञ्चाशत् बोत् आर् अलौड्, बोत् आर् करेक्ट् अस्ति। एनिवे आभाजी कृपया पठतु क शब्दकोशः।
क ऋतुः, ऋतु मतलब सीजन। वसन्तः वसंत स्प्रिंग। ग्रीष्मः गर्मी समर्स। वर्षा वर्षा मॉनसून। शरद शरद आई थिंक ऑटम। हेमन्तः हेमंत आई डोंट नो। ऑटम spring is vasanta.
This is like
sharad is autumn.
It's like pre-winter.
Hemant like pre-winter, then it will be autumn, right?
No,
autumn and then winter.
So this is between autumn and winter. Sharad Ritu is autumn. Shishira is winter. Right. Hemanta Ritu is between them. Like the dew that we get, like all this currently, you have to say now end of November is Sharad. They have the 12 months are there, right? In Sanskrit, sometimes what they say is those two of each basically. So Chaitra and Vaishakha,
yes,
you can say Vasanta. Chaitra and Vaishakha Masa. This is like effectively April 15 to June 15 or something. Then Jyeshta and Ashada, the next two. Then Shravana and Bhadrapada, next two. Then Ashwina Kartika. Then Marga Shirsha Pausha or Magha Palguna. So probably Magha Palguna will be spring because Feb 15 to April 15, more or less. And before that Marga Shirsha.
So spring is Vasanta.
Spring is Vasanta.
In these months, spring is Vasanta. Grishma is summer.
Yes.
Proper heat. Varsha is monsoon. Sharad is autumn. आपने कहा right?
Autumn.
Okay. Hemanta, Shishira is winter. This is also clear. Now Hemanta is
that post autumn or pre-winter, whatever you want to call it. It's like where this leaves etc. have water in the morning, the dew comes out to the grass and those kinds of things. Hemanta Ritu. Gha
is
Kriya Vishesha.
Okay. Gha, Krishaha, Nirbal, the one who is weak, physically weak basically.
So Bhagavan Bhashyakara also says Krishoham, Gauroham, Krishoham. That's what we have been seeing in Brahma Sutra. Today also we saw, right? Krishoham, Gauroham. Before that there is one more. Then Priyaha.
And this Shabda you are picking up, I don't know if I'm speaking over you, I don't know. So I need it clearly. Krishna Shabda also comes in Ramayana for Sita ji. She had become very Krishna when she was captivated by Ravan.
Right. Krishna. Weak. I mean physically weak. In Brahma Sutra we got Sthuloham, Krishoham, Gauroham. That's what we got in Brahma Sutra. So Krisho. That way Adhyasa comes. That is what this.
Okay.
Priyaha. Then?
Priyaha, Priya. Something that we like, not necessarily good for us. Just say, श्रेय और श्रेय जैसे यूज किया जाता है, like that.
Yeah, something close to us, something loved.
कटु, जी, the internet is terrible. I'm going to sound very rude speaking over you. I think.
No, that's fine. Don't worry. Today we have to be like this. I heard it's bad completely everywhere. So this is how it will be today. It's okay. Go ahead. Cut to who?
Okay. Kadva, bitter, basically unpleasant. If it is vani, then it is unpleasant. If it is food, then it is bitter, like karela. Laghuhu, chota or halka, something light, something small. Bahuhu, adhik, more in volume, I think.
Correct.
यहाँ पे जैसे अधिक बोला है.
A lot.
Hiruhu, a lot. राशि भी जिसको कहते हैं. भीरुहु, डरपोक. Coward.
Correct. Coward.
मृदुहु, कोमल, soft. If it is a thing, then it is soft to touch. If it is a person, then they are soft at heart. दीर्घः, बड़ा. This is also used for elongation, like ये दीर्घ स्वर हम कहते हैं.
Correct.
I don't know how to see this as बड़ा.
वैसे बड़ा लिखा है big in terms of length in that way.
Okay. हाँ.
We'll discuss this.
छोटा. We are using दीर्घ ह्रस्व as elongated to spell, and ह्रस्व as short letter.
You can. हाँ, you can.
महत बड़ा. विशाल, big. अल्पः, again छोटा और थोड़ा. तो I think the way to distinguish between पहला वाला लघु and दूसरा वाला अल्प would be as per the context.
Yeah, we'll see this after everything ends, because there are some more words. You see the last word is Vishalaha again. So there are some more. We have to compare.
Okay. So Prashasyah, अच्छा. Good, great.
Good.
उदारः, दानी. जो डोनेट करता है.
Generous, हाँ.
Generous, हाँ. कृपणः, कंजूस. उसका opposite, stingy, right?
हाँ, stingy, हाँ.
प्राचीनः, पुराना, ancient. नूतनः, नया. इसको अर्वाचीन भी कहते हैं शायद. New, relatively, current. कोमलः, कोमल. This is again mruduhu, komalah can be synonyms. Vishalah, bada.
So here is my question. Dhanyavadah. So atra mama prashno asti. Laguhu chota, hraswaha chota, alpaha chota. Bheda kim asti? So it is contextual. You say, like, for example,
some are because some can be with the context of time and some can be with the context of weight. ऐसे कुछ हो सकता है. But with the लघु और अल्प है, they are used. Both these terms are used for समय also. So I'm not able to pinpoint.
So yeah, right. So first we'll see a general meaning. General artha, they are effectively synonyms. Generally, in a very generic artha, they can be paryayavachi. Or laghu, hrasva, dirgha. Specifically, there are some arthas. Like for example, let us take vyakarana only, because we are discussing vyakarana. Laghu is for a syllable. Like how when we do chandas, there are laghu syllables and guru syllables. Small syllable and big syllable. Like mi, ma, pa, pi, ka, ki, ku. All of these are laghu syllables. Hraswa is not for syllable. Hraswa is for, even for vowel, you can say hraswa. Hraswa dirgha. Hraswa. And alpa is for, like, jaise how we say alpa prana. In ka and kha, ka is alpa prana and kha is mahaprana. In the and the, alpa prana, mahaprana. So in terms of Vyakarana itself, contextually all three have different meanings. This way also you can take. In a generic artha, Hrasvaha is generally for like sound. Laghu is more like, an abstract kind of item. And Alpaha is even for amount, Alpa, or even Alpa Buddhi, the fact of thinking quietly, like, not much. There are many arthas.
Because we use Alpagya quite often.
Alpagnya, exactly. Sarvagnya, Aham Alpagnya, like this Ishvara Jiva Bheda, sometimes people see. Absolutely. So this kind of different arthas will come.
And
Okay.
Laghu goes a little bit with Laghava also.
Yes, Laghu se hi Laghava. Laghu se An Pratyaya. What we saw, right? An.
Yeah.
An Pratyaya we saw for this. It was before
Because
this.
what I'm just thinking is that there are certain places where they tend to consistently use one word. Like, like when we say Laghava and Gaurava, I have never seen them use Alpaha and Mahat. They always use Laghava and Gaurava Dosha, and it just, there are certain words which are consistently just used.
Correct. Vaise hi. Yes, absolutely. It's like that. That is, some things are, they have an artha. It is not like the absolute Paryayavachi. Paryayavachi in some places, but there are arthas. Like you said, we say Laga, we don't say Alpaha or something else. Alpa, we don't say. Or we don't say, what is the other word? They've used Hrasva, Harsva or something, we don't say. We don't say those things. It's Lagava. See, Lagu, jaise Raghu became Raghava. This is Anna. I am looking at Abhyasa 54, page 108. Raghu ka putra Raghava. So Laghu, Laghava.
Laghava, correct.
Same. Okay. Then this is for less. What about more? There are 3 words for bada. Dirgha bhi bada, Mahat bhi bada, Vishalaha bhi bada. See? Dirgha, Mahat, Vishala. Here also, Dirgha versus Mahat versus Vishala, there are subtle differences. Like how Dirgha you can say in terms of length, in terms of time period, Bahu Dirgha time period, in terms of those periods is Dirgha you can say. Or Mahat is more like great, like how Nyaya, in Nyaya we saw the 4th, the highest is Mahat. One of the highest.
The great mind in Bhagavad Gita, one of the things in Srishti Prakarana Mahat.
Correct. In that Indriya Mana, there no Mahat in Kathopanishad Mahat comes. Mahatah Param Avyaktam, Avyaktat Purushah Paraha. That one, 3, 10 and 11 mantras Mahat comes. So that Mahat in terms of mighty. Yes. So mighty. Correct. No, we are quoting that just to say that is an example of the word Mahat. Like not example of the word Dirgha, not Vishala, but correct. That is there. Of course, you have to take a meaning of Mahat. Mahat generally can also mean physically big, mighty, like great. Even Mahan Atma and all, Mahadeva, Mahan Atma and all comes from this Mahat only. That kind of artha can also be taken for Mahat. And then there is Vishala. Namo Vyasa Vishala Buddhi. Namo Sute Vyasa Vishala Buddhi. Vishala Buddhi. So great, vast Buddhi. It's so vast in terms of an abstract, non-physical entity also. So there are specific areas where each of these shabdas are important. That is the point of these paryayas. In Hindi, they are just given bada, 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 chota, chota, chota. But we have to see what is critical artha of all of them. And same, mridu and komal. They put mridu, komal. Komalaha bhi komal. Kya anya? Binna kya hai? Binnata. That also we have to see. Komalaha is more a physical thing. physically gentle, like flower, komal. Mriduhu need not be only physical. It can also be a formal way of saying physical, formal way of saying delicate or gentle. But even for people, the mind, very gentle, soft mind, that way also, soft spoken, mridu bhasha. So like that also, in fact, mita bhashi, these words come in Ramayana also, in Yoga Vasishta also, to describe Rama. They'll have some beautiful words that come from such words. So in this way, Shabda Kosha, we see, there is one important thing here. This Shreya jo hai, Preya we saw yesterday. Anybody remembers the sutra for Priya? Pra to Priya. There is one. Priya to pra rather. Preyaha, when Preyaha Shabda comes, it actually comes from Priya. Yesterday we had seen Priya Sthiras Viroru Bahula Guru Vriddha Tripura Dirga Vrindarakanam Prastasva Varhamvi Garvarshi Trapdragi Vrindaha. That we had seen yesterday. It will come in two more abhyasas again. Priya se Preya. But there is one more here. Prashasya. You see this Prashasya? This sutra effectively gives Shreya. From Shreya to Shra. Yesterday we had seen Shreya and Shrestha, etc. we had seen, right, in the last abhyasa. Did we see in the last abhyasa? Maybe we'll see today. Anyway, from Shreya to Shra. From Shrestha, Shrish to Shra. Prashasyasya Shraha. This is a famous sutra. That Kathopanishad mantra has both these sutras. Prashasyasya Shraha and Priyas Sthiras Viroru Bahala. For Shreya and Preya. 5460 Prashasyasya Shraha. Whenever Kathopanishad is given, this sutra somehow comes. And see, Shrestha Tama, those kinds of artha, the words also are found by this only. Shreyas Shabda comes from this only.
Sorry, so what is the transformation in this sutra?
Other number? The prayers, Vada.
One second. So, Sundarji, your question is, what is the confirmation? Okay?
No, what is the transformation in this sutra, this Prashasyasra?
This Prashasya, which is Acha, right? Prashasya means Acha.
Right.
From this Prashasya only, when you do Ishthan and all, you will get Shra, and then Shra plus Ishtha will become Shrestha.
Will become Shrestha.
Yeah. That Shra and Shrestha, Shra plus Yes, Shreyas. So this Prashasya to Shra.
Yeah.
That is what this thing is saying. You see, Prashasyasya. The word Prashasya is there. That word Prashasyasya, what it becomes? Shraha.
Yeah.
So that is why Shrestha means good, or best, whatever. Shreyas, Shrestha, better, best. All these shabdas, that Shra came from where? From Prashasya. Prashasyasya, Shraha.
Nice. This is a nice one.
Yeah, it's a very famous sutra. It's common. Shreya, Shrestha, all of these you have to see that only, because unless you see Prashasyasya Shraha, we cannot arrive at Shra being something good. Because of the sutra we say, this good thing is Shra. That's why. And Abaji, your question is, Priyasthira, what is the number? Hai na?
Yes, please.
64157. 6.4.157.
Thank you.
Agre. Vyakarana. See, today there is no dhatu. Vyakarana tarap tama pratyaya. Dhatu, they don't bother with today. But see, today's is easy because both of these actually we saw 2 days ago. Or not 2 days, 1 week ago. And in Vedanta it came twice in the last 2 weeks. Swamiji has asked. Niyama ekashatam navatihi 190. Dvivachana vibhajyopapade tarabiyasunav. This is 5457. We have already seen this sutra. This is for 2 pratyayas. Which 2 pratyayas?
Yeah, this is for 1 second.
It's easy. Just split that second word.
This is
Yasun. One is Yasun.
yes.
The last one, which has become like Yasunau.
So my question is here. Here there is tarap is one, right? The first one is tarap, that is given here clearly. What is the second one? If the word is tarap, be yasunau.
Yasunau.
Yasun. Yes, yasunau is for dvivachanam. Yasunau.
Yes, correct.
Yasun. Yasun. That we'll see now.
Yasun, the one that we just used for the Shabda Shreyas. अभी हमने जो देखा.
वहाँ पे yasun pratyay is coming. Correct. So there is before that we can do one more thing. Vyakarana, tarap, tamap they have given, right? Generally, if you have noticed in our Vedanta classes, Swamiji often says you have to say in Sanskrit. Somebody will ask some question, someone starts explaining English or Hindi or something. No, Sanskrita Bhashayam. You have to give definition in Sanskrit. So next, this has been asked a few times. Sanskrita artha of tarap and tamap. I'll say in English, okay, and in Hindi also. You try to tell me what it is in Sanskrit. The difference between tarap and tamap. Tarap is when there are two things and you pick one. Do mein se ek. Tamap is when you pick one from many. Bahut mein se ek. So now in Sanskrit, if we have to say what is tarap and what is tamap, how would you say this?
I think one is Anyatara and Anyatama.
Those are examples of tarap and tamap pratyaya.
Okay, but isn't one of the two is Anyatara, right?
Yes, sure. But I mean, if you say Anyatara, right, there already tarap pratyaya is coming.
Correct.
That's not wrong. But when you say Anyatara, it's like you ask this person, he says go ask that person says go ask this person. It's like that. You know, you just yeah.
I'm going to say that based on as we see here. I'll try to answer it from there. One is Dvivachana Vibhajyo Papade is tarap. And Atitayane
It's correct.
Tamap.
Okay, but what is the meaning of Atishayane if somebody asks? What is the meaning of this?
Atishayane means ek.
Okay.
Atishaya, one.
Okay. And Dvivachana Vibhajyo Papade, what does this mean then?
Do mein se ek, which you have explained.
So just translate. Na? See, we can just translate. Do mein se ek or bahut mein se ek you just said now for both. Just translate that literally to Sanskrit. What would it be? Do mein se is what in Sanskrit? And bahu mein se is what in Sanskrit?
Dvayat.
Dvayoho. Close. Very good. Dvayoho. Shashti we take. Shashti or Saptami also you can take. Dvayoho. And then if you want to say ek.
Ek.
Ekaha.
Ekaha. Dvayor ekaha is tarap. Dvayoho. Ekaha. Dvayor ekaha. With sasajashoruhu. Dvayor ekaha. So if tarap is dvayor ekaha, what would be tamap?
Bahur ekaha.
Bahunam ekaha. Bahunam.
Okay.
Bahuvachanam. Shashti bahuvachanam, Saptami bahuvachanam, one of those you use. So bahunam ekaha. Bahushu ekaha. Bahunam ekaha is okay. Dvayor ekaha, bahunam ekaha.
We made definitions today.
Yes. See, it's very easy. Dvayor eka, bahunam eka. Tarap, tamap. And tarap ke saath yasun comes. Both tarap and yasun are for dvayor ekaha. Tamap ke saath ishtan will come.
Yeah.
So those two are for bahunam eka. Now back to Niyama Ekashatam Navatihi 190. Dvivachana Vibhajyopapade Tarabi Yasunau 5357, right? I think it's 5357.
Yeah, 5357 for the tarap and 5355 for the tamap.
Satyam, correct. So 5357, 55. We'll see that 57 first. Dvivachana Vibhajyopapade Tarabi Yasunau. Sundarji Bhavaneva Patatu Kripaya Hindi, whatever they've given here.
Okay.
Sorry.
तुलनात्मक विशेषण. कंपैरिजन आई गेस. तुलनात्मक विशेषण जब दो की तुलना की जाती है और उनमें से एक ही विशेषता या न्यूनता बताई जाती है तो विशेषण के बाद तरप या ईयसुन प्रत्यय होता है.
So this tarap and yesun, they are going to work on विशेषण. विशेषण के बाद तरप या येसुन. जब दो की तुलना की जाती है और उनमें से एक की विशेषता या न्यूनता बताई जाती है, more or less, it is not going to be only more. If from two people you want to take the kanjus, which of them is the kanjus? You say which is more kanjus, you will say one. So both for positive and negative, both of them, tarap and yesun will come. And this is in English also, effectively. English we say this better, right? Better, tarap. यहाँ से ही आया, पहुंच गया इंग्लिश को. तरप, तर, better, fatter, other things also, greater, whatever. Tarap. Of course, in there also there are two, right? When you say who is fatter than who, but then if there are multiple, then you say fattest. That also will come. That is ishtan, E-S-T, ishtan, ist. Yeah. These are all linked words across languages. Tarap and tamap. So tarap and yesun. Ye visheshana ke hai. So visheshan, if you want to take a visheshana like alpa will take, no, something better. Why alpa we have to take? Bahu, adhika, okay. If you want to take bahu plus tarap, then it becomes bahutara. And let's say guru, this will be more interesting. Guru say tarap will be what? Guru taraha. Or guru say yesun? Guru say imanich. Gariyan. Here is the interesting bit. See, guru say imanich. हमने क्या किया? गुरु से कि इमेनेज की मस्ती.
गुरु में गरिमा.
गरिमा, गुरिमा नहीं.
गुरु का always u goes away. रहता है.
गुरु नहीं, always नहीं. Some places, but there is that adesha comes. The same way, guru and yesun will not be guriyas. It will be gariyas. This is why we saw that other long sutra. That Abhaji, you asked me.
ऐसा एक श्लोक है ना भगवद गीता का.
Navidmo Gariyo. That in the beginning, right? Arjuna says, I guess, in second chapter, if I'm not Gariyo. Anyway, but if you find it, tell me. Naiva Jaimo, that is that shloka, na? Yadiva no jayeyuhu. I think that first line will have Nachaitad vidmo Kataranno Gariyo. Nachaitad vidmak Kataranno Gariyo.
Nachaitad vidmak Kataranno Gariyo.
What is this? Yadivano Jayeyu. This is what, 2.4 or 5 or something?
6.
2.6. So anyway, that Gariyas, same thing. And so that sutra is what? That is the Vyakarana thing, right? Guru say Garima. I mean, Guru plus Imanich, Guru Dhana Imanich, Garima. Guru Dhani Yasun, Gariyas. How? Should be Guriyas. Why Gariyas?
We looked at it last time.
4.153. That's the sutra. I have also done. That's the sutra.
Which one? 4.153.
4.153. I think. It's quite long.
157, huh?
157, 64, 157.
It is always, this is like a rule of thumb, In the beginning, we get attracted to the numbers. Always better to know even 2 shabdas of the sutra. That is right,
Okay.
my way back. And because I have also learned this the hard way. I used to learn the numbers and Swamiji told me, stop numbers, sutra.
Priyasthira.
Priyasthira sutra. Priyasthira spiroru bahula guru. You see this guru? This guru will become prasthaspa varbam hi gar. Guru say gar. So guru, that is why garishtaha, ishtan today will come. Garima, Gariyan, all from Guru.
Yeah.
Akarshi,
Anji.
why did you say not always it will change to ga?
Guru Tara, Tara Pratyaya will not be Garatara. Guru or Tara when we do, it's going to be Guru Tara, not but Guru and Yesun will be
Not
Gariyan. So there are places where it will not change. So
I asked because from the sutra we can't tell that this is only sometimes.
it is there. I mean, there is a logic to it.
Okay.
There is a logic to it. I think in Ajadi Pratyayas or something, so the difference you see is Tarap and Yesun mein kya difference hai? Tarap versus Yesun. If both are for Dvivachana only, and if both are for, just comparison between two things, why should we have two Pratyayas here?
Yeah, some will be used for some shabdas and others for others.
Right. So that is one change. One difference is Tarap is a way more common pratyaya. Yesun is more like older Sanskrit. Vedic will have more Yesun, Gariyas, Baliyas, all these things will come. But just based on the Vyakarana, just based on the Shabda, on the letters, on the Aksharas, what would be the difference between Tarap and Yesun? Tarap begins with Ta, which is consonant, otherwise known as Hal. Correct. Hal. So Tarap is a Hal Adi Pratyaya. क्योंकि आदि में क्या है? Hal. And you see Yesun starts with Ach. So it is called Aj Adi. Ach Adi will become Ajadi. Haladi and Ajadi. Tarap is Haladi Pratyaya. Yesun is Ajadi. You see the same for these two. Tamap is Haladi. Yesun Ajadi. Now we'll take the Guru Shabda only for all four. Okay? All four Guru. Guru plus Guru Dhana Tarap. Haladi. Guru says Gu. Guru Tara. But Guru Dhana Yesun Ajadi. Guru will become Gariya. Guru and Tamap and Ishtan also. Guru Dhana Tamap. Guru Tama. No problem. But Guru Dhana Ishtan, which is Ajadi, Garishta, not Gurishta. There will be specific rules like this, That is why
restriction will come on 6.4 because of 6.4.157, as in the previous
Hanji.
this particular sutra.
That sutra is not going to say, that is the long sutra, but that is not only for Gu, that is for all those shabdas given there. Priya, Sthira, Sphira, all of them. Correct. So, but there you see, even when you see Kashika and all, they are only going to give you Ajadi Pratyayas. Preshta mein kya hai? Ishtan. Preyan. Prema. Imanich. Preyan. Iyasun. Steshta. Ishtan. Steyan. Iyasun. Same Guru. Guru itself will say Garishta, Ishtan, Garima, Imanich, Gariyan, Iyasun, all Ajadi. There are
how will I know that इसका बाद हो सकता है? मतलब वो कहाँ से पता चलेगा कि ये कहीं पे this will fail? Not fail as in this will some other thing will apply.
That there will be specific sutra. So if there is a specific shabda where it will not apply, then that specific sutra will do apvaja.
Okay. मतलब जैसे आकाश जी, आई वाज सीइंग इन द वेबसाइट, आश्रय वेबसाइट ओनली, वहां पे किसी भी सूत्र के लिए हमको मिल रहा है अनुवृत्ति दे आर गिविंग, पदच्छेद तो दे आर गिविंग ओनली, अनुवृत्ति आल्सो दे आर गिविंग, अधिकार आल्सो गिविंग, सो आई थॉट इफ समथिंग लाइक दैट इज अवेलेबल कि इसका बाद किस सूत्र में जाके होगा, that is not given, I guess.
No, okay. Yeah, they don't do. And also, another thing that's not given that may be useful for us especially is if we search for Garima. Now, if I just go and search Garima, I don't get anything.
Yeah.
I can go to Shabdapata and search, or Dhatupata and search. Let's go Dhatupata Garima. I won't get anything. And Shabdapata, some Shabdas you get, not all. Some Gariman is there, and here we can go and check this Iman kahan se aaya. So there'll be Imanich. Hopefully they'll give. You have to go and see the sutra, specific sutra. So there has to be potentially that is one more thing we can do is just find a specific, when you search for a Shabda, you just find quickly, because not all Shabdas are here in Shabdapata. Only some.
So very interestingly, Akash ji, when you were showing that Garima wala thing, wahan pe it looks like it is just coming from one of the pratyayas only. So that means Garima can get formed from multiple roots, as in there are multiple possible ways of constructing Garima, that particular word.
Garima Shabda, it is from Guru only. That Guru is Moola, and Guru say Imanich is becoming Garima. That sutra also will be here somewhere. Sarvanamastani cha Sambuddha is there. Halinyabda. But see, the difference is, sorry, 1 second. The difference is that won't come here, in these. That they're not giving that. Maybe they'll give. Yeah, they're not giving that. Because the Shabda itself is Gariman. Now there has to be a find. There maybe info. Info may have. Gariman. You see? Gariman, Guru Imanich. You have to see where.
So basically, in Rachananuvada, we are moving a step ahead. That is, we basically are, if we are looking at Garima and all those things in the Patha,
yes.
So that is basically the Pada form, not the Pratipadika form.
Yes, you can say that, but technically speaking, Rachananuvada Kaumudi, we are doing a lot extra. Like sometimes we do a lot more than what maybe the book intends us to do. The book doesn't tell us the sutra numbers. It doesn't explain the sutras. It doesn't give all the Kashika or Lagu Vritti, it doesn't give. Examples, it doesn't give. We see all that where relevant. And it obviously doesn't give comparison like we did for Sandhi and we may do for Pratyaya. So we are going a little ahead of what they intend us to do. So it is not that Rachananuvada Kaumudi is one step ahead. Rachananuvada Kaumudi is more like a sentence formation heavy, meaning of words heavy, that kind of, and base words and so on. Not akshara, not comparison with artha, not that much. Abhaji?
A similar question, because pehle we have to understand how did Gariman come, then fir Gariman pe karya. So this then we found in the info. Okay, so from one Pratipadika to another Pratipadika is actually one Pratyaya, and then the Karya on the second Pratipadika. This is how it is happening, isn't it?
Sure. Gariman Pratipadika, and Gariman came from Guru and Imanich. Right, you can say that too. Yes. But just as a sort of heads up, that not all Shabdas, some Shabdas will not be here. Not everything is here. Some complicated Shabda, if sometimes somebody asks, but how is this formed and all, sometimes we may not find it. We'll have to go somewhere else to find it.
No, but see, if I can, I'm sorry, I just want to bring us back to our original thought. We are doing this to be able to break something which is already there in Bhashya. So they would have given it in Iyasun or in Tarap, etc., and we have to understand what it is rather than saying, how do we create that word in the Bhashya?
No, see, that is up to the individual amount of interest in Vyakaranam, right? Like, for example...
Sure. No, I understand. No, I'm just bringing it slightly because I know that we've had this discussion before on how to get this word.
Yeah.
I'm just saying also that
Right,
we started a little bit with the view that
Right,
we
got you.
want to
Got you.
understand the words which are already
Yes,
written
yes,
in Bhashyatika
understood.
rather than create them.
Understood.
Sorry,
Understood.
just a two-bit.
Yes, understood.
Hmm.
Sure. But generally, it does help. Obviously, if we have seen, all these classes, half the time the questions are how this Shabda formed. So after some time, it does help. Like Garima, it does help to understand. Like obviously, we will see Garima Shabda already. But it does help also to understand. It came from Guru, and then that Guru became Gari, and so on. That may not be so easy. That only we know if we know that this Ajadi Pratyaya is happening here. I mean, because of the Ajadi Pratyaya, that Gar Adesha is coming in, and so on. So whatever is relevant, we don't have to go like
That's helpful.
crazy
No,
in
that's
depth.
helpful. I'm not saying it's not helpful. but
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any other questions before we go ahead? Astu. So here, Tarappa, we stopped here. Till, so, विशेषण के बाद तारप या यसून प्रत्यय होता है. तारप का तार और यसून का ईयस शेष. ईयस will be शेष, not yes. So, Guru plus ईयस is becoming Gariyas. Gar plus es, gar then es. If it was just yes, it will just say gar yes, but it's not gar yes, it's gariyas. And tarap pratyay lagane par, this is a common error that people make. tarap pratyay lagane par pulling mein ramavat, striling mein ramavat, napumsakal mein grihavat. Ramaha ramau ramaha, gurutaraha gurutarau gurutaraha. Or stri, gurutari stri, if you want to say, then Guru Rama Rame Ramaha, Guru Tarast, Guru Tara, Guru Tare, Guru Taraha. Or Griham, Griham Grihe Grihani, Guru Taram Griham, Guru Tare, Guru Tarani Grihani. In that way. The Visheshya will dictate how the Visheshana will work. Iyasun lagane par, पुल्लिंग में अंत में इयान इयानसौ इयानसहा. What does this sound like? Any guesses? See, they have not given Ram ke tulya ya Man ke tulya. They are giving separately the whole thing. Iyan iyansau iyansaha in pratama, iyansam iyansau iyasaha in dvitiya. Something similar?
Manas, like Manasau, Manasaha, but it still has yan, that aspect is there.
But also Mana Shabda declines in a different way, right? Manaha, Manasi, Manamsi. Mana.
So that Manas. Is this, what would it be? Okay.
It's not a straightforward thing. It is a little roundabout. Bhagavan. But not the same, Not the same, just some similarity. Bhagavan, Bhagavantau, Bhagavantaha. But then here there is Iyansau, and there is no Bhagavantau, it is Bhagavantau. So there are some similarities, but there are some root shabdas also like this. For now, what they are saying is yes, Iyan, Iyansau, Iyansaha. Like
Atma no, Atmanaha.
Better. That's better than Bhagavan even. Atma, Atmanau, Atmanaha. The only difference is in Pratama Ekvachanam, Nakara will not come. Here there will be Nakara. So there will be some Shabdas. Of course, in Rachana Kaumadi they have not given that Shabda. We are seeing only from the Shabdas they gave us here. They in Karina, Atman, Rajan. They just went like that. Rajan maybe. But there also Nakara you need. We'll have to find out something. It'll be a good practice actually to find out a more common word that is similar to how Iyan, Yasun, Pratyayanta declines. But only in Pullinga, Strilinga they have given. Strilinga में अंत में ई लगाकर नदी के तुल्य. नदी नद्यौ नद्यः. Gariyasi, Gariyasyau, Gariyasya in that way. And Napumsakalinga Manas ke tulya. So Pullinga is not Manas. Napumsakalinga will be Manas. Manaha Manasi Manansi. Gariyasaha, Gariyasi, गरियांसी. That. जिससे विशेषता दिखाई जाती है उसमें पंचमी होती है. तो देखो नियम they are given 54, that is चतुर्पंचाशत, but that was all panchami vibhakti niyamas. Basically what they're trying to say is जिससे विशेषता दिखाई जाती है उसमें पंचमी विभक्ति. So रामः श्यामात् पटुतरः, राम श्याम से पटु है और गुरु है या whatever your intelligence they have indicated. श्यामात् श्याम से, श्यामात् रामः पटुतरः और रामः श्यामात् पटुतरः अथवा पटियान, both are okay. This is like, do you remember there was another pair of pratyayas where one was common and one was less common.
We looked at it from Matup and Vat, I think, also once. Vat and Vat. Was it?
There's something else, because Matup and that those both, they were not part of the as dedicated.
But we said one is
in the beginning.
Is not that common.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was there right in the beginning. No, but something better than that. Tumunvulavu or something. During that time there was a pair. We saw that. To an extent, even Nishtha you can say. Often Patitaha is more common than Patitavan or something. They are just ways of saying Paryaya, and they will have like Tavya and Aniyar. Tavya is generally more common for stronger vidhis. Aniyar is a bit weaker. It's still a vidhi, but little weaker. So that kind of artha you can take for these sutras also. Ramah Shyamat Patutaraha. Isi prakar Laghu. Laghutara Laghiyan. They could have given Laghava also earlier, they didn't, but Laghutara Laghiyan. Mahat. Mahattaraha Mahiyan. Vidwas. Vidvattaraha. So for example, Anoho Aniyan. This only. Yasun. It is smaller than the smallest. Anoraniyan. Mahato Mahiyan. That only. Yasun pratyaya is there as well. Smaller than the, subtler than the subtlest, greater than the greatest, etc. etc.
This is Kathopanishad?
Hanji. Kathopanishad also in Shvetashvatara, I think. Both. But Kathopanishad 1, 2, 3. No. 2, 1, 3 or something. Third mantra of somewhere. You have to see. Kathopanishad is there. Sorry, not third. Later it will come, I think. 20. 1 to 20 maybe. You have to see. Something. Anoraniyan, Mahatomayan. Then Ekashatam Ekona Navatihi. Ekashatam Ekanavatihi. 191. Atishayane Tamabhishtano. 2 pratyayas are there. Which 2?
Tamap and Ishtan.
Ishtan, Satyam, Samyak. Tamap and Ishtan. So then that Ishtan, there, Au has come for Dvivachanam, for both of them. Atishayane, Atishaya. Bahunam ekaha. बहुतों में से एक की विशेषता बताने पर तमप्या इष्टन. रामः श्यामात् पटुतरः. बट रामः छात्राणां पटुतरः, पटुतमः. Among all students, Rama is the most intelligent in that. So, tamap का तम और इष्टन का इष्ट शेष रहेगा, शेष रहता है. दोनों के रूप पुल्लिंग में रामवत, स्त्रीलिंग में रमावत, नपुंसकलिंग में ज्ञानवत. So, रामः रामो रामाः. So, पटुतमः or another better word maybe. Sorry, Patutamaha. Patutamaha, Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha, Patutamaha, Patutamau, Patutamaha. Or Ishtan, Shrestha. That also. Shra, Ishtha, Shrestha. Adgunaha is happening there. And Prashasyasya, Shraha. So Prashasya, Shra, Shra, Ishta, Shreshta. And in Yasun we could have seen this, how Patu is becoming Patiyan, Mahat Mahiyan, Laghu Lagiyan, Anu Aniyan, and Shra will be Shriyan, right?
What is the Moola Shabda for Shra then? That is my actually question. That Patu ka to theek I can understand, Patiyan. And Patu, that word is also a meaningful word. But for Shra ke liye kya hoga?
We discussed at the beginning of this session. Anybody remembers?
Okay.
No, it's okay, Ji. But one of the others, do you remember? Where did Shra?
Prashasya?
Prashasya. This Shabda, Prashasya, Acha, this Shra. There is a sutra for this. So the sutra, anybody remembers?
Yes. So Prashasya Prayaswara 64157.
No. Sutra, not
No,
number.
5,
Not
6,
number. Not number.
Not number. Sutra. Prashasyasa. Prashasya.
That's it.
सारे श हैं इसमें बाकी.
हाँ जी. प्रशस्यस्य श्राह. प्रशस्य.
Okay.
प्रशस्य अर्थ was अच्छा. अच्छा में प्रशस्य में षष्ठी. प्रशस्यस्य will become shra. That is prashasya shabda that will get shra iti adesha bhavati. There again adishaya asmin sandarbhe prashasya shabdasya ajadyoho pratyayoho ajadi pratyaya like yasun, like ishtan, ajadi pratyayoho parayoho shra iti adesha bhavati. Prashasya becomes shra. So shra plus yasun. So Shra plus, okay, so coming back to this, I hope this is okay, Ji. And then Mahat became Mahiyan, Anu Aniyan, Patu Patiyan. So Shra will become Shriyan, right?
Shreyan होना चाहिए. A बनता है.
Correct. But why? Why A should happen?
A happens. ये तो गुण हो रहा है वैसे, but गुण क्यों होगा?
That only. That's all. That's Sandhi Sutra. Shra iya na. Prashasyasya shraha. Prashasya is becoming shra. Dhana iya or ishtan. So that will become shreshta, shreya. E-A, adiguna.
So that situation is not coming anywhere else. Yeah.
Shra ko, in Shra this will come. For the other Shabdas, Priyasthira is there, na? Like Gariyas and all, that will all be governed by these kinds of sutras. Priyasthira, Spiror, Baula. All of these will come here. Dirgha, Dragiyas. Oh, you remember this Dragiyas Shabda? In Naishkarmya Siddhi, in the beginning, Dragiyasau.
Yes.
Hai na?
Yes.
That is from here only. Dirgha Dragi. Gariyas also. Gariyase namastasmai avidya granti vedine. I think that is the like Mangalacharana shloka also. Sorry, anyway. Let's go back. Adishayane tamabhishtanav. Here bahuna में कहा दोनों के रूप में पुल्लिंग में रामवत. So गुरुतमः गुरुतमो गुरुतमः and स्त्रीलिंग में रमावत. Ramarame Ramaha. Jnanam. How will Jnanam Shabda decline? Any guesses?
Jnanam.
Agre?
Or
Is the Shabda Jnanam the Pratipadika?
नहीं
ज्ञान only, I think.
हाँ ज्ञान और ज्ञानम के लिए ज्ञानम will be प्रातिपदिका.
Jnanam, jnane, jnanani, like that.
हाँ ज्ञानम ज्ञाने ज्ञानानि. Typing this is a challenge. अच्छा देख लिया. Jnana. So this is jnana only. Akaranta napumsakalinga pratipadika is jnana. Jnana. Jnanam jnane jnanani. So Gurutama. Gurutamam jnanam. Gurutamani. No. Gurutamani jnanani. That. जिनसे विशेषता बताई जाती है उनमें षष्ठी या सप्तमी होगी. देखो नियम चतुष्षष्टि ही. दोस वुड बी ऑन षष्ठी विभक्ति और सप्तमी विभक्ति जहाँ पे विशेषता बताई जाती है. जैसे कवियों में कालिदास श्रेष्ठ. सो में मतलब यू विल हैव टू टेक सप्तमी. हाँ जी. बट व्हेन वी टेक अमंग, ये अर्थ में अमंग जैसे अमंग कवि, सो षष्ठी भी चलेगा इसमें क्योंकि विशेषता बताई जाती चलेगी.
Yeah, that came earlier in one of the exercises where they said when you have to take among people in Saptami.
Yes, correct. Absolutely. Like this, na? Even Manushyanam Sahasreshu Kashchit Yadati se there, that Manushyanam there. Or here, best example is right here, Chatranam Chatreshu. Like that same example they had given earlier, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Kavinam Kavishu. Both are okay. Shashti Saptami.
Is the mantra Kavi Vastavam an example of this?
Which mantra?
Kavim Kavinam Upavashavastavam.
Gananam ta? Kavim Kavinam. We'll have to see how that mantra, we'll have to see that, but it should be. Kavim Kavinam. Kavim Kavinam, that way. So Kavinam Kavishu va Kalidasa. Kavinam Kalidasah, Kavishu Kalidasah, Shreshtaha. Chatranam Chatreshu va Patutamaha. Patishtaha. You see? Patishtaha. That's a nice word. Uncommon word. Vidvase Vidvatama. इस पाठ में दो की तुलना में तर और बहुतों की तुलना में तम प्रत्यय क्या प्रयोग करें. दिस वी हैव सीन. द्वयोः एकः, बहूनाम एकः, द्वयोरेकः तरप एंड यसुन आल्सो. बहूनाम एकः तमप एंड इष्टन आल्सो. कोऽपि प्रश्नो अस्ति वा? प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा? No chet samaptam karishyama. Today is Trayodashi. However, tomorrow is also Trayodashi. So tomorrow we will do the second half of 58, Dvitiya Bhaga. And then there are 3 days Anadhyaya. But tomorrow we will do second half and then play. Okay. Om Purnamada Purnamidam. Hanji.
In the next week.
Wait, one sec. If it's connected to this, then now, then or otherwise after. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashyagato Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomodhyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om.